Hey, 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 my audaciously confident people out there. So, I wanted to continue this um, audacious confidence tip of the week and continue the conversation on self trust with a little anecdote, a little story. Um, I have a friend who was madly, madly, and passionately in love with this guy who really, really also um, proclaimed love and passion for her as well. Now, the challenge was that every time she talked to someone else, another man, or had a conversation with another man, he would get jealous. And he would say he's not jealous, but he would get jealous and sort of accuse her of inappropriate behavior with whoever it was. And so the thing was, after some time passed and everything, what turned out was that this gentleman was actually cheating on her. And the fact that he was so suspicious of her, even just talking to someone, was really a projection of his own actions onto her and made her defensive in the relationship. So they didn't really have a confident relationship because she was always defending herself, whether it was a business associate or a fellow colleague or something like that. She always felt like she had to defend herself for an innocent interaction. So sometimes the thing is, he didn't trust himself. He didn't have self-trust. So he projected his own insecurities onto her. And this is how self-trust can damage, lack of self-trust, I should say, can damage relationships, and it can make you question your own confidence, because you keep thinking, I'm not doing anything. She kept, when we spoke, she's like, but I'm not doing anything. I don't understand why he's so insecure. He knows I love him. He knows that, I won't ever do anything. But his own insecurity, his own lack of self-trust was creating this dynamic in their relationship. And so she really, no matter what she did, it was never gonna be enough. And so you have to develop self-trust. You have to learn to trust yourself in situations. I remember she was saying one time she was, I guess, at a conference or something, and she went to deliver something to a friend's hotel room who was a guy, didn't think anything of it, went into his room to give him what it is that she brought. They talked for a minute and then she left. Nothing happened. And he freaked out completely. She's like, he completely wigged out on me. And the thing is, because he knew if he went into a room with another woman, a colleague, he couldn't trust himself not to do anything. So clearly she couldn't be trusted not to do anything, right? Self-trust. Learn to trust yourself. And if you're in a relationship with a partner who can't even trust you, chances are they don't trust themselves. So check that out. Anyway, that is it for me. I just wanted to share that story that, sometimes in relationships, you may think that you're confident because you're doing everything right and you're being who you need to be in that relationship, but then the other person isn't, and that's because they lack. There might be a lot of other things going on, but a lot of times they lack self-trust if there's jealousy involved and projection of their own stuff onto you. That's it. That's the Audacious Confidence Tip of the week. Again, hashtag self-trust. And I will see you next week with another Audacious Confidence Tip. Have a great week, everybody.